and especially the participants were not just local people, but students and the youth was taking very active participation in that. So that is very important. And we also got an opportunity to introduce bioenzymes over there. Apart from doing the cleanup thing, we did the bioremediation everywhere. We disposed bioenzyme bottle into the areas, and also everywhere in our journey, whenever we visited the Sagar, we stopped by at various places like in Bakhali and Diamond Harbour, and we gave few bottles to them uh, when the cleanup drive will happen, and we asked them to dispose it into the water, and they shared some pictures as well. So in 4 to 5 places, the bioremediation happened, and that was wonderful. And they were more than happy to, when we shared the news that how bioenzyme is prepared and how it can change the composition of water, and it can bring everything aquatic life and the cleanliness of water into action. So they were like amazed to hear about it. And bioenzyme was a very new term to them, and they very willingly took it. And we also distributed 100 bottles of sanitizers which were bioenzyme based. So that was and they were more than happy to take it because they knew that it's organic and 100% chemical free. So everybody was like, after the cleanup drive, they were spraying it on their body as well as everywhere. So it was such a cooling thing for them. So very nice experience. And yeah, I think Archana ji has also joined us. Are you there, Archana ji? Oh, she's still joining. Okay. So let me just share some data with you. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah. So the data that we received that day, in 836 locations throughout India, the cleanup drive was conducted, and more than 10,000 organizations took part in this, in which this was actually initiated by Swacch Sagar, Surakshit Sagar, that is a team of government sciences department, and it's a separate team just for coastal cleanup. And other organizations like Paryavaran Sanrakshan Gathividhi was the main partner with them throughout India, and Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Bioenzyme Council, and our academy was able to partner them in Bengal. And they were the total waste collected throughout India was more than 700 tons. You can imagine in a single day. And in Bengal alone, there was more than 20, 250, 250 tons of waste alone in 8 beaches of Bengal. So this was a single day data, and the same thing was being done every single day since for 75 days as we are celebrating the Amrit Mahotsav for our independence. So 17 September being the International Coastal Cleanup Day was the last day of the whole thing, and that alone, the data is just for the one single day. So the rest of the thing, I would like Archana ji and Yogini also to speak a little bit about their experiences, whatever we did there. So first of all, I'd like to invite Yogini to speak about it, and then we can hear a little bit about from Archana ji as well. Yogini?
Yeah, thank you so much, Deepika. Namaste sabhi ko. Good evening to everyone. So this was one of very unique experiences for all of us, because something like this, a mega cleanup has happened for the first time in the history of India, I must say. So everything, like we coincided everything with 75 years of independence, like Amrit Bharat ka Amrit Mahotsav ke saath, everything was coincided. Like we launched on 3rd of July. This campaign, the entire campaign of Swachh Sagar, Surakshit Sagar was launched on 3rd of July in the entire country, as in the coastal lines. So why 3rd of July? So it was 75 days before the 17th of September. 17th September being the this World Coastal Cleanup Day. So just 75 days before that, it was 3rd of July. So that is the reason 3rd of July was fixed up. So after that, we came to know that the entire coastal line is 75,000 kilometers of India. So again, it was coincidentally 75,000 plus, not exactly 75,000, but it was 75,000 plus. So then we thought, why not work on 75 districts and have 75 volunteers every kilometer? So this is how, the entire planning started. So initially it was Paryavaran Sanrakshan Gatividhi along with Ministry of Earth Sciences. Then the Coast Guards also joined up. Then NSS joined, NCC joined. So Dheere Dheere, everybody started joining hands, and together we could form a very so many organizations, plus the local organizations of every state, every district, whatever. Like we were in Ganga Sagar, so there were schools, there were Saraswati Mahavidyalaya, then there were NSS students who had joined. So all these small organizations, like from Calcutta, even the Marwadi, Uttar Kolkata Marwadi Mahila Samiti, I guess I've taken the correct name. So they had also joined. And also Inner Wheel Club, Deepika's club Deepika was representing her club, and there was another club which had joined. So there were all these small organizations plus the bigger organizations and individuals also. Even the rickshawalas over there, they were willing to join. When we were speaking to the locals over there, we asked them कि आपको कैसे लग रहा है, क्या लग रहा है, ये ऐसा होना चाहिए. He was saying like हम लोग तो चाहते हैं कि प्लास्टिक बैन हो जाए, लेकिन ये हमारे हाथ में नहीं है. It is up to us because we are buying from them. It is our responsibility, individual responsibility to stop littering. And our observation in Ganga Sagar was more than the plastic. Plastic was there, no doubt. But there were too many clothes also, what we noticed, because that is a place where people come for this being the, while we were there, it was the month of Shraddh. So people had come for the Shraddhs and offerings, everything. And Ganga mein bahao, sab kuch Ganga mein bahao. Like even your clothes, whatever you're wearing, including your undergarments, everything was just thrown away into the sea. That was something which I was like taken aback by the amount of clothes we saw over there. There are people who are, wanting these clothes, and we are just letting them go. And these beggars also, they don't want to have those kind of clothes, they don't want to settle for those kind of clothes. So एक ये देखा जो मुझे बहुत ही दुख लगा. Then another, they were doing Ganga ki puja. They're having a kapda packed in a plastic, wrapped in a plastic, and then you just, Ganga mein bahao and all these things. So Archana ji and also tried to speak to the Pandits over there. Pandits were trying to make their point that yes, we don't want plastic, but then what to do again? So it's like a blame game going on everywhere. Unless and until we take the responsibility, I don't think it is going to change. It's all upon us. It is us as individuals, how we behave, how we, react at points like these. We don't get under pressure of all these, rituals. Like Ganga mein bahane se aapke paap dhul jayenge, because we've seen all educated people doing these things also. So I feel more and more awareness has to be spread. And now regarding the entire how we, this designed, or how we have, how 17th was planned. Our convener was Archana ji for the entire West Bengal coastal region. Archana ji was the convener. So we had identified 10 beaches. So all in detail, the plan, how we did and how it was executed, I think it is best to be heard from Archana ji. Archana ji is, Deepika, would you like to give a short introduction of Archana ji?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Uh, So Archana ji is basically she is the Nari Shakti Pramukh of the Dakshin Bengal Prant, and she was the main convener of the entire the campaign that was going on for Swachh Sagar, Surakshit Sagar. And as a professional, she has worked for 30 years as an HR in Tata team, and she is a very active trustee of Gram Samriddhi Foundation, where they go to village areas and they give training to different farmers regarding organic farming, biogas, and other various self-help groups and everything. And she's also a very dedicated member of Go Seva Parivar. And also to add to this, she is a prospective member of BEA. She is going to soon join the academy. So I welcome Archana ji. Please speak something about the whole thing.
Thank you, Deepika. I'm sorry I'm traveling, so there might be some sounds, outside sounds also. Uh, yes, I'm sure all of the people present here will benefit from getting the full experience of how we went about this, great program that was there. Uh, Paryavaran Sanrakshan is an all-India organization, and so in each state there are teams, there are committees, and from that committee, one person each from each state was identified as a convener for that state. So I happen to be the convener for West Bengal, and the planning started, like Yogini had earlier shared, started on 3rd of July. And so, we visited these places and we formed local teams. See, sitting in Calcutta to organize such a large event is not possible, because you have to depend on the local people. And one thing is depending, and second thing is ultimately the local people are the ones who are affected by the pollution, and they are the ones who are going to carry it forward. Any initiative which is started, if it is started by a remote, from a far distance, from people who are not affected on a daily basis, that initiative dies soon. So our motive was to get the local people involved. So from the first meeting, we went to Haldia and Digha, and thereafter, every 2 weeks we were making visits, forming the committees there, and there is a massive responsibility involved. So making sub-committees there also. So one person had to take care of the inviting the chief guest, or connecting with the schools, connecting with the organization. Another, what are the permissions, administrative permissions required? Then what happens to the garbage which is collected? How is it disposed? Then uh, there are a lot of things that are required. Like the gloves, the garbage bags, a lot of uh, sanitizers, and a lot of things are. So there was one committee taking care of that. So it was a massive exercise, and every 15 days we were meeting online. Also, we had physical meetings also, and then Deepika was there with us. The final day when the event happened, we were also we had a control sheet where we were constantly talking to people and finding out what is happening. So for each location, we had one convener for that location, and so we are constantly talking, getting all the details of how things are progressing. And then there was a Google sheet which had to be filled up, a Google form which had to be uploaded. So since this was an all India event, from all the districts, information was being fed from each beach. So you can imagine, ideally we started with 75 beaches, but we ultimately ended with more than 400 beaches. More than about 15 lakh people got involved, and about 900 tons of plastic was removed from the beaches. Probably this is the first and the only event of this massive magnitude that has happened. So this is what about, and now for the next 15 days there will be a pagwada, like for a couple of weeks, so that that initiative, that momentum that has been built up, that should not die. And so the awareness will go on. The local team that has been formed in the various beach locations, they are carrying on with the spreading the message. The banners and things are all there, so that it serves as a reminder, and people are made conscious that something good has happened. So let us maintain that.
Thank you, Archana ji. Yogini, can you
Also,
play
yeah. One more thing which Archana ji missed today was in today's Mann Ki Baat, PM, Honorable PM also mentioned about Swachh Sagar, Surakshit Sagar. The entire event was mentioned and a few clips were also shown today. So that is a really a very, very good achievement. And I'm so glad that Wiki Bioenzymes could also be a part of it. And one more thing which I really need to mention is that the enzyme which Deepika had made, it helped us to stay fresh and stay active throughout our journey, which was definitely nothing close to comfortable. It was really, I had told Deepika that please be prepared for a rough ride. And it was a rough ride because we started at 6 o'clock in the morning. And by the time we reached Ganga Sagar, after traveling to Diamond Harbor, then Bokhali, and the roads, very wonderful roads which we have in West Bengal. And after that, a boat ride, a ferry ride, everything. We took the tuk-tuk also, and finally reached Ganga Sagar at 6 o'clock. So 12 hours continuously in the car, and that enzyme really kept us refreshed, I must say. Every 2 minutes, kahan gaya bottle mera, kahan gaya? And finally, when I opened my purse, when I came back home, I saw 3 bottles. I was so excited. Deepika, thank you so much for that. So that was really one saving grace for us. Yes, Preeti. Yeah. Yes, Deepika, you were saying something. You wanted me to play the videos. Yeah.
Yeah. Just for everybody to watch.
Hanji?
Just play those clips which were shared today by PM and
Yeah. Yeah. Just give me 1 second.
So wonderfully, you women have driven the entire thing. It's actually it's very inspiring and very nice, and I'm glad it happened.
I would also like to mention that I don't know about other beaches, but in Bengal itself, where the 8 locations the things happened, Ganga Sagar was the only place which was managed solely by women.
We need this women energy everywhere to continue with a lot of passion, and the way things have been happening, and I feel so glad that Wiki has formed, and we have a lot of women who are doing work in different areas of our country, and it's not just I mean, after listening from you guys, I spoke to Indonesian team, and within 2 days, thousands of people joined in Bali beach, and they just cleaned up. And again, now they have decided to do this activity every month, and they want to do it for 20 kilometer every month. So, and I mean, it's the beach area of our country also, we can definitely do, and if we can collaborate with NCC, NSS, these kind of group, no, the youths are the part of it, it will definitely be a success. And everybody is looking out for some impactful work, and this would be a very good impactful work, because it is not just about cleaning, it also gives us the chance to think about what are we doing. This has all come from our own homes, it has come from what we've been using it. Mm, these are very good initiative, and I feel, yes, the people who are staying close to the beach, they should start talking to this government organizations, this youth organizations, NSS, NCC, and all that. They would love to, at least once in a month. It's a good idea to start with everywhere. And like PSG, the Paryavaran Sanrakshan Gatividi. Similarly, there are Vivekananda Seva Kendra is everywhere in India. So these people would be glad to be a part of all this work. And our women group is everywhere. If women group is not there, BA is everywhere. Some other place we are there in the beach.
I'm sorry, I'm unable to play the videos. I don't know, something's wrong with my iPad, or I don't know. It's showing can't play the video.
You
I'll
can
share
share
it
it
on
in
our
the
group.
group.
I'll share it on the group so that everyone can watch later.
You know what, Yogini, we need to make you co-host. I've made you co-host. You can just share your screen.
No, I've been trying to play the video as such, but
So you were not co-host. I made you co-host
okay.
now.
All right, I'll try
Now you
again.
will be able to, yes.
Yeah.
See, you can see.
So is my screen visible? It's there, no? Let me try.
Yeah. Can see Deepika. The video has paused.
Was the video visible to everybody?
It paused in between there.
Okay.
I think I'll
Understand.
share it on the group so that everybody can view it later.
It's not just the beach. It can, this activity can be done anywhere. Could be a riverside, could be just, okay. Yes, we can see now.
So hope everybody was able to watch the video. There are few more links. We'll share it on the group. Thank you, PTG, for allowing us to share this here.
No, this was such a
Thank you
beautiful
so
thing.
much.
And Many of us, we don't even know how do we go ahead with, if we want to do it. So the first thing what I feel, connecting with the organization like PSG or, Vivekananda Seva Kendra, or it has, the initiative has to, wherever it's there, either we be a part of it, or we take up the initiative in collaboration with the youth clubs what we have across, like NCC or NSS, and we can definitely bring in lot of changes. Yogini, probably you will have to help our people to get connected with PSG of their local area, so
Absolutely.
because any activity happens, they can be a part of it, and
PSG is open for all, Preeti ji. It's like we
absolutely.
don't have any registrations. We do not have any registration fees. Your
Mm,
will to work for the environment is the only thing which we need, and everybody can join. And we
correct.
have all different categories where of interest also. If someone is interested in water conservation, they can join there. Waste management. Then we have IT also. So we
Mm.
have everything. So please
Yeah,
come.
so
We want more and more people to join PSG so that we can strengthen and make a lot of difference to this environment and
so
climate.
probably, when they are connected with a PSG local representative in their area, they
Yeah.
can they can collaborate in any of these kind of program, and so that would be really good if you can help in collating the data, main areas where and whom to contact. So if they are interested, or if our wiki group is interested, they can connect to them locally, because at the last moment, connecting, talking, and a lot of coordination, it's stress for everybody. So if all of us, we start building up that kind of relationship with our local coordinator there, so probably this is later it would be easy. If any program comes up like this, they can be part of it, thinking how do we introduce bioenzyme in that program, and how we introduce people there. And we are definitely connected with the national leaders of PSG, but then only few of us being connected doesn't work. At local representative must be connected with the local members, what we have, either wiki member, because this is an excellent platform to expand our own group, or our own people who can, how we make bioenzyme as a part of expansion. And because this is so much required, and taking honest help of any group is definitely welcome. Everybody likes it. Anybody has any questions on that? This is what I felt we need to uh, you know uh, rather than we rushing up for the nth moment. And I also suggest, uh, see, like, even I didn't know that it is happening on one day. I was just thinking it is starting, for 2 months. It's continuously going to be cleaning up and all that kind of thing. And if every region has its own day, so there's so much of clarity was not there. So I feel that sharing our own views, this is what BEA, being with BEA, we can do together in different region of our country. It could be anything. It could be plantation, it could be cleaning up activity, or whatever, but that clarity we need it, so that everybody can plan it. They have their own schedule also, right? So anybody has any questions, or anybody has done?
Yeah. Hi, Preeti. I have a lot of question. Actually, I have not done any such thing earlier. So if
Mhm.
somebody can share how they have done it, we can approach in Maharashtra also. Like in Mumbai,
Maharashtra also they have done it. So if you
yeah,
knew
lot
whom
of
to
cleaning
connect,
was is required.
Hmm.
People are there are groups.
Hmm.
In Maharashtra also, there were people on the coastal areas. Maharashtra was divided into Bombay, Mumbai, and Konkan region. So
Yeah.
there was this cleanup activity over there as well. And those not having coastal regions, they have done their work for the rivers. So
Okay.
even here in Kolkata, for the Hooghly River, there's been a cleanup program on that day. But what I thought was, yes, we did a cleanup only for a day, but the awareness which was generated is what is going to stay behind, and it will matter, because next time if people go there and go for start littering, they will litter. I wouldn't say that they won't litter, but they will remember that koi aaya tha saaf karne. So that thing, na, first thing, then second time, third time, if we keep on hammering these things on in their head, finally that one hammer will be ekdam straight, and they'll become, change their mindset and all that. So it is like ek bar nahi 100 bar bolo, uske baad don't have any expectations, and then if they change, it's like a win-win situation. But we should not stop. That is what I feel. We should never stop.
So in Bombay, you have PSG group.
We have PSG everywhere, ma'am. Where do you stay?
In Mumbai, I'm in Powai.
Okay. I'll get you connected to people in Bombay.
Yeah.
So what everyone whoever is interested can just message me personally also, because we don't want the group also to be spammed with these messages.
Nationally.
So surely whoever is interested can message me separately. I'll get you all connected with the local people over there.
Okay.
Yogini, you can also have the collated data, main city, who are the people there, and just one share.
Okay. Fine.
That would help. So whoever needs it, they can just go back to
I'll
that
do
post and check it out.
Okay, I'll work on it and I'll share it.
Yeah,
Sure.
thank you.
Thank you.
Surely.
Anybody else, any questions on this, or anything else if you want to share? Otherwise, we'll talk about our just recently what we finished our training thing. Our newsletter is also ready for sharing. We'll do that in a day or two. It has come out beautiful. Anybody wants to say anything, any doubt you want to clear? It need not be with this, or if you have done anything in your region and you want to share it on this platform, you can please do that.
One thing which I wanted to share, PTG, is that we have our in PSG, we have something called a social internship program for students across universities in India. So what we are doing is we have the hard skill lectures and soft skills. In hard skills, we have waste management, where for the past 3-4 months, we have introduced bioenzymes. But what I feel is for the students to understand bioenzymes and we need a separate session. What we've done right now is we have clubbed it with our proper waste management. So it's like ABCD and ekdam se integration we have started. So that is a bit difficult. So, but just for the information that we have introduced bioenzymes to the students also. So they know there is something called as bioenzyme in the back of the mind. So,
this year I had done this course for one school, and that school has almost 6,000 students. So the work is going on since long, actually. Some or the other way we keep talking to them and principal and teachers. So this time in their 10th standard exam, they had this pre-board and all that. No? So they have asked question on bioenzyme. And so, somewhere the impact happens, because it has gone inside teacher's head. It has gone inside principal's head. It has gone inside all the kids in the school now. So the question paper also has a question on bioenzyme. So that's how it works. But consistency has to be there. We have to keep working on it rather than, Anybody else wants to share anything? Nobody wants to talk? I want to keep this platform open.
In fact, I keep on telling in my society through WhatsApp and through some videos. And for Ganpati, I told them to make a flower. I put my video also. So now someone from my neighbor, He's an environmental like journalist. He's doing PhD on that. So today he came and he took my like interview type of thing, and he said ki I can join you in this like that. But I am not really knowing how to approach people.
Hmm.
So I will try my school and society also. This week I'll try
Yes.
to generate.
Yes. So in this, I want to share again. So in Bangalore, one of the the best method of waste management is a decentralized method, and that we've been talking. Every home should be responsible for their own waste, what they create. So this project, um, I took it up some a few years back, say 4 years back or so. Now, very adamantly, I may be labeled as a rude, lady, but the idea was to stop the waste at the door itself. So, so the rule what we put, there will not be any waste pickers from tomorrow in your house, from your house. Nobody will come and pick up your waste. You need to manage your waste. And instead of that, we gave khamba. All of you know about khamba,
Yeah, yeah, daily
the
dump.
daily
I'm
dump
using.
thing.
Yeah.
So we kept the khamba on everybody's door.
Okay.
And I said, from now on, no, not a single house will dispose the waste. You ask me how to use, what to do with your waste. I will teach you how to do, what to do composting. And uh, people had, they always have a lot of reason for not doing things. So n number of excuses came, and but we could answer and give the reply to everything. And we said, no, there's no other go. Your waste will be here, and we will make sure it doesn't stink, it doesn't bother your neighbor, it doesn't bother anywhere else in the apartment. किसी के घर में बोलते हैं जगह नहीं है, किसी के घर में बोलते हैं ये नहीं होगा, वो नहीं होगा, लेकिन we took out space in every house of that flat apartment and started the project. Initially, there were a lot of hiccups, and some people were like, we don't have garden. What do I do with the compost? I said, I will take your compost. And the change was very slow, but it happened. Now, there were few Chinese, so they refused to learn because of reason was the language. Then I used this Google Translate. I said Mandarin to English, let us learn. So night 9:30, I used to knock their door and teach them how to compost their waste. And I said, you're learning here, and please go teach in your country as well, because this is required everywhere. And the waste, I mean, it took some time, but believe me, now अभी जो पहले कचरा देने के लिए वो किचकिच करते थे, अभी कंपोस्ट भी नहीं देते हैं. They don't give. They started, somebody is making compost, me, I will use it in my farm. Somebody says, no, I will use it there. And people have started growing something what they eat. किसी के घर में धनिया उग रहा है, किसी के घर में पालक उग रहा है. I mean, everybody started that interest, because the compost is my own. No, I have done it. Why should I give it to others? So that thing, that change has happened in society. And now they don't give the compost. There is during the pandemic, it was so helpful because there was no helpers. So nobody could. I mean, this was the most. I think the value addition thing people have learned, and these people, wherever they go, they will do composting. They will not leave it now. It's a permanent change what they have done, and that is the only answer we need to teach them. So bioenzyme also, which has it has to continue. I mean, the day will come where एक नींबू भी नहीं फेंकेंगे लोग. So that I'm waiting for that. They'll say, नहीं अभी मैं अपने घर का क्यों दूं छिलका आपको type. Why should I give you? So that day also will come. And
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
sure, yeah. So the composting has changed a lot of lifestyle, thought, thinking, and how they live. And I'm telling live because I made people cook less so that they don't waste their food in their bin. So I said, कोई बात नहीं, आप 10 ग्राम कम खा लोगे तो कुछ नहीं होएगा. You cook less, don't throw it. And then people started, those who eat non-veg, they started buying boneless chicken so that it doesn't trouble them in composting.
Good.
A lot of changes happened, but yeah, it is for good. So this is. Anybody else wants to share something? I don't want to keep talking. I mean, I'm sure everybody will get bored of all this. I want others also to talk. Anything you want to learn, anything, what changes you want to know, or is there any way we can improve our BA thing? Because we are looking for a lot of volunteers who can help us in changing. Bhaskaranji, you said you will do this Tamil translation for us, no? Can I share it in Canva with you? Bhaskaranji?
Yeah, actually, I think I have to personally take sessions for WhatsApp and Instagram and Canva and all that, so that
Okay.
communication is like important and presentable.
Yes. So we will have the sessions. There are a lot of new people who have joined who don't know much about enzymes. So we
Hmm.
will have sessions for them. Uh, Probably, we can decide, and you all of you can one of you can take the sessions, and so it will help them also to learn.
Yeah.
So anything else I can do for members, if you can be a little open or whatever you want us to help you with, that will be great feedback. And so I want to also announce it officially that yesterday we were sharing in the Train the Trainers program. Uh, Dr. Roshukon has shown her availability from December 1st to 5th. So she is there, and we will be very soon we'll be floating the form for others who wants to join us for this Thailand trip from 1st December to 5th December. And we will have it again. I don't want people to feel sad about it. We can have it again. So we'll share it soon. And we need to be fast in doing it because and this is exclusively only for our members. We need to do it fast because the ticket cost will keep increasing more we delay. So any questions, anything anyone has to share, anything to be shared here?
Hello, madam. So we are new member actually. So
Yes,
how
sir.
you going? Yeah, how you going to conduct a session for that? It's online or digital? Physical, or
What?
how?
How are you
I'm
going
in Bangalore. So how to
Yes.
going to conduct the session for that? We are new member.
So session, we will be doing it online only. So we will share the link. So let this Navratri get over. After Navratri, we'll start the training for all the people who want the basic training, and then from there we'll go forward.
Okay. Any contact number is there for because only
No
I
contact
see.
number is WhatsApp number. We will share it on this in this group, WhatsApp group.
Okay. Right. Thank you. And
Yeah.
what about for the for lab testing all the things also?
For lab testing, let me know what do you want to do the testing, and see there's a form which is we have uploaded it on a website, so you can fill up this form for the sample testing. So when we see that, we will send you the quotation, whatever test you want to do for your enzymes. We'll send you the quotation, and from there we can go ahead.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone else? No questions?
And how will this Thailand when will be the decision? It's final.
Final decision has been taken. It's from 1st December to 5th December.
The flight tickets, the BE will book, or we should book from
No,
us?
no, BA will book.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, BA will book everything. I mean,
Okay.
your flight ticket, your visa, your
Okay.
travel insurance, your stay, your food
Okay.
there, the local travel, everything we will do it.
Then it's so good for us. We don't have to do anything.
You don't have to do anything. So I
Little
will share the form once it is
problem. Usually we go through travel agent. Deepika, we are excited.
Excited.
Change karo.
I'm
Deepika,
not
change
able to
karo.
go. I said after 4th.
We need to pay anything amount, madam?
Pardon? You asked something? Somebody asked something?
Yeah. Actually, we need to pay any amount for that travel.
No, you will have to pay for the Thailand trip. Who will sponsor? You will have to pay. It's
Yeah,
only
okay.
we can do the all that arrangement. We can do and we can go together. So Dr. Rosha Khan will meet the members of BEA. She will not meet anybody individually.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I think we are done with it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Archana ji. Thank you, Deepika. Thank you, Yogini. And next month again, we will be, before that also we will meet. And next month again, when the general meeting happens, we'll decide on some topic and we'll discuss that. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, madam. Bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Namaskar, Sabiko.
Happy Navratri.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
And Yogini, can you give me your reference or number on the
Sure,
chat?
sure. Yeah. I'll share it on the group itself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Vicky. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.